Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to another reaction video. Yes, indeed. In fact, this time I'm really trying something new, which is what I try to do. I don't want to just watch things that are safe and that everybody knows and everybody likes, and thus I'm not going to be taking any risks because one of the reasons I really have enjoyed doing these reaction videos is because I've seen and listened to way new stuff now. Stuff that, had I not been doing this, I never would have known about. I never would have known about pentatonics had I not started doing reaction videos. My life would really suck if I hadn't learned about pentatonics. So, that is why I'm willing to expand my horizons and try things that I haven't really heard of before. Somebody, a subscriber, of whom, of course, I have forgotten to write the name down. Hopefully, you're right here. Hopefully. And so we have My Chemical Romance. Welcome to the Black Parade. We're going to watch this right now. Interesting.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?
Okay.
He said, will you defeat them, you demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made?
I like the way it sounds so far.
I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade.
Black Parade. I really like the beat. In fact, I really like the way the whole thing sounds. In fact, I really like the way this sounds. In fact, if this is generally indicative of what My Chemical Romance sounds like, then I'm going to be hunting down more My Chemical Romance. I really like this song. In fact, this is a very old sound. This sound throws back to like way back to the 60s and 70s. I like this. I don't really understand the video, though I wish I knew what this Black Parade would be. Sounds kind of interesting. New lore about the world. I also have a weakness in my heart for kind of the goth punk slash steampunk slash well, all the stuff that this stuff looks like. That kind of, X-punk mentality. Steampunk, Victorian punk. punk. I really like the. Well, I mean, the song itself sounds really, really nice. Like I said, this is actually kind of a throwback to kind of the 60s and 70s sound. Especially this. It's like, if only there was something like the Black Parade. I like that sort of thing. I like that song. Like I said, the video itself is kind of confusing, but the song itself I really like. That's very post-apocalyptic. Extremely post-apocalyptic. Wow, that's about 10 years. Oh, more than that. Is that a 2006 or 2004? I can't tell. Either way, it's like either 10 or 12 years old. Not bad. In fact, I really like that song. That was good. That was really, really good. I don't know much more to say about it other than what I've been saying to you there. I mean, it's good music. That's just plain good music. And like I say, it reminds me of music from decades before. It's got that good sound to it. Music is cyclical. Unless you come up with something that's a real game changer, you're going to keep just repeating the cycles of the past. The problem with that now is the record companies are so afraid and so desperate that they're trying to figure out what everyone wants to hear and then just give you that in nice, safe little packages of dumbed down music. Music isn't. I mean, they've done actual studies on this, and music as on the terms of complexity of music, depth of music, uh, all those things. You know, like emotional, that sort of stuff. They've checked, and music was going up like this, and it peaked, and it's been going downhill again. It's more simplistic. It's just not as good as it used to be. It's scientifically, quantifiably not as good. And that's just because of the fear of the record companies. Not because there's any problems with today's music. There's not. There's nothing wrong with that. It is the fear of the record companies desperate to just try and feed us homogenized pap. And so when you get homogenized pap that is lowest common denominator music, you get dumbed down, simplistic stuff. Which is why, like the latest Adele album, 25, has been such a shocker because she hasn't done that dumbed down, simplistic, sound like everybody else sort of thing. She does her own sound, her own music, and boy, oh boy, did she prove that that works. Well, thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate that. I know I sort of deviated away from My Chemical Romance there, but thank you very, very much. Thank you for watching. You take care. I'll probably have pentatonics. Well, it's been a while now, so definitely tomorrow is a pentatonics day. Probably a superfruit day, too. I know. I keep coming back to pentatonics and superfruit. But that's like after taking a trip to a foreign country, you come back home. You take care, and I will see you on the flip side. And that's a good thing. I like the flip side. It's kind of happy and friendly there.